Welcome to episode number 19 of the Pro Wrestling Zone, and a happy new year, and we're talking about Wrestle Kingdom.
Yay.
So that was Peanut Gallery. I am Tiger Height. I screwed him up. Also, he's the new Majestic champion of the world.
Yep.
He won by one goddamn prediction, too. On both nights, we were tied the first night, and then he won by one.
Well, a win's a win. I'll have it for a while now. So.
Yeah, no, he won't. But anyway.
Well, yeah, I will.
So, let's talk about night one. Night one was, okay, I liked some of the matches here more than night two, I'll be honest with you.
But I don't like 8-man tag team matches.
Oh my god, they were everywhere on this show. It was kind of annoying.
It was.
But every other match was fucking awesome.
Right. I mean, so let's talk about the first match. The I guess it was the Rager or the battle at the retirement home. The Rager at the retirement home.
Right. This was
one
of the 8-man tag team matches that Jushin Thunder Liger was a part of. Oh, just remember, he's retiring. I'm gonna rant as fuck about this in the next season.
Oh my god.
This match was dog shit.
It was garbage.
I'm sorry, but a lot of these guys should not have been in the ring. If Jushin Thunder Liger took on someone like the Great Sasuke or Tiger Mask, I would have been fine with it.
Right.
You know, even if it was a curtain jerker, fine, whatever. But everyone else, you can tell that they were working. It was rough. They barely sold. You know, they didn't take any very little back bumps too.
Oh my god! And you know that I hate. I loathe. I hate 8-man tag team matches.
You can do
with a fiery and burning passion.
You can do 8-man tag team matches, and for it to be fine. But this was not one of those.
No.
If Jushin Thunder Liger, if this was not one of Jushin Thunder Liger's retirement matches, I wouldn't have had such a huge problem with it. You're just struggling over here.
I'm struggling with some.
I know, Ryan. Okay, you know what, Peanut Gallery, you're
there.
Just thank you. Okay, that's still annoying, but whatever.
We'll roll with it.
The next one, it was one of the infamous 8-man tag team matches between Suzuki-gun and Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Los Ingobernables.
Yes. So there were a couple of rivalries in this, but
again, why?
They just did it because reasons.
That's what
do
they
this
are.
On the pre-show
because reasons matches.
Yeah, this clearly means that they did not have enough matches planned.
It clearly means that they don't. Yeah, it clearly means they just don't care.
If this was at any other pay-per-view, I wouldn't have had a huge problem with it. But this is Wrestle Kingdom.
You're supposed to have all the matches filled.
Right.
With good matches, not with bullshit.
We're not going to talk about a lot of it, but Suzuki-gun did win, and yes. Chaos versus Bullet Club.
Again, another 8-man fucking... At this point in time, I pretty much had enough of tag team matches, 8-man tag team matches.
I mean, luckily this was the last one, and all of them were 8 minutes, but they felt like 30 minutes.
Yes, they did.
But Chaos did win, just for record's sake. There was really nothing too much to talk about on this one. Finjuice and the Gorillas of Destiny for the IWGP Tag Team Champions.
The first match on the card that actually mattered.
And it was a really freaking good match.
Right.
And also the right people won.
Yes.
Finjuice won. They're the new tag team champions. Don't get me wrong. I love the Gorillas of Destiny, but Finjuice needed to win this.
Right, they
David
did.
Finlay just came back from injury.
Yep.
They won the World Tag League. They had the momentum going into this match.
Yep.
And the Gorillas of Destiny were not buried whatsoever. They did great. Finjuice looked awesome. I'm glad to see Juice Robinson was something other than the fucking United States champion.
Right.
Which I'll bitch about later, but this was fine.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Jan Moxley versus Lance Archer
for the United States champion in a Texas death match.
It wasn't very.
I liked this match.
It wasn't very bloody, which I liked.
I did like this match. The ending was great. I loved the ending. Lance Archer actually responded to the promotion on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because, well, one, I was a retard, and I forgot to clarify.
Yeah.
That it wasn't tonight as accordance to the actual show. It was tonight that we watched it later, which I did not make clear. Just because I kind of copy and pasted and called it a day because I don't have a ton of time to fucking deal with that. But Archer was super chill about it. He responded pretty good because I was like, I'm glad that you're alive because he took a Death Rider off the apron, through a table, and he clearly bounced. So I'm like, he's dead.
Right.
But then also, he came back up, and his arm was like gushing blood. Like
I remember that. Yeah.
It was like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre scene. But really, that was like the only super bloody part of this match.
No,
was the ending.
It wasn't very bad, which I liked. It was okay. I felt like those types of gimmick matches though don't work in New Japan.
I think they're
trying. I know that they're trying to kind of.
I'm gonna 100%. I'm gonna 100% disagree with you.
They're not known for it. They just don't do that kind of stuff.
If this was any other match, I would have been fine with it. If it was like, Naito and Jay White, because a death match means we've like traded our rivalry super deep. It has to be this.
Right.
That's the point of a gimmick match.
Right.
But this was there because it's Jon Moxley.
Right.
And Lance Archer is from Texas.
Right.
It's like, okay. But also, Lance Archer should stay in the United States or mid-card title scene. He is so freaking good. He did awesome in this show. He also has a presence about him.
So then why not promote him to the world title scene then?
That'd be cool. I don't know. Maybe keep him there because they don't have a ton of people in the United States champion IC title scene right now to justify it.
Yeah.
Yet. Also, this is like his first mega push as a singles.
Oh, okay.
He did really good in the G1, but then other than that, he's been in a tag team or he's been with suzuki-gun for most of the time.
Okay.
So I was fine with this. I honestly do think the right person won because I do believe it was supposed to be the blow-off between Moxley and Robinson at Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
But I'm happy that... the one thing I'm really happy with about New Japan is that if you don't defend your championship for 30 days, you're stripped of the belt unless the foreseeable future.
Right.
Which I love.
Okay.
Unless you're like Okada, which, the world title is different. But it's like, you were meant to be in this United States Championship match, and we understand that this was a situation that you had no control over.
Right.
But we have to keep with our rules.
Right.
Or else we're ruining it for the people who pay money to be here.
Right. Okay, so then moving on here to Hiromu Takahashi.
Oh,
it was actually
it
was a great match.
Hiromu Takahashi, Will Ospreay, Junior Heavyweight Champion. This match was great.
It was awesome.
It was such a good match. My God, I mean, Hiromu did not miss a step.
No.
From having a severe neck injury, very bad neck injury.
And I liked the rivalry leading up to it. I liked how there was. With New Japan, I'm kind of starting to understand the more intricacies of the actual storylines, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Right.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. It's mature. You have to pay attention throughout the whole storyline to understand the storyline.
Right. Like this thing can't hold a candle to Lana.
Right. Absolutely. except the segment was great. Right. So, Junior Heavyweight Championship match. The one thing I can't remember if you were the one who first told me this or if I told you, but the belt is like really discolored.
Yes, you told me that.
Yes, so the reason why the belt is silver, that was not meant to be that way.
Right.
Actually, the IWGP and stuff and all that, it was gold, but it rubbed off. Because this championship has been literally the same title since like the early 90s.
Right.
It's been through some wars.
Right.
But I believe Hiromu won.
Yep.
He's a new junior heavyweight champion. Now, I don't want to say this, but I think what they're going to do is bring up Ospreay to the heavyweights.
I think it
would be a major blow, and I really don't want them to. They need to establish more junior heavyweight guys, but I'm glad that Hiromu got the belt back. Maybe push somebody else.
Because I'm actually looking forward to having Will Ospreay go up.
It would be a severe blow to the junior heavyweight division.
Yeah, I understand that.
And it's like, okay, well, then what are these other guys going to do? Because they've already lost Shingo Takagi, which was a huge... Well, I mean, I don't know why he was in the juniors anyway, but we digress. Hiromu should have won, because I don't think he was supposed to lose until Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
Because he retained the championship against Dragon Lee.
Right.
And then that's when he got injured.
Right.
So, he lost the belt because he was injured.
Right.
I'm glad that he has it back. They need to bring up some more juniors to
yes, they do.
The level of Hiromu, which is easy to do because you have you can really vent this.
Right.
To put Ospreay in a build-up rivalry, even though if Ospreay wins, whatever, you can have this person in the back pocket to go for the heavyweight champion and be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what I love about New Japan.
Right.
They organize everyone to a specific thing, and if the crowd likes them, then they put them into that title scene where it makes sense.
Right, exactly.
So, great. And Hiromu never really lost his popularity. He was uber over in the show.
He was very over.
So I really don't think I have anything other than that. There were some really scary... the fuck-ups in this.
Oh, yes.
This was really noticeable. So... there was obviously the drop kick that's been going around where he clearly missed, but Hiromu still sold it.
Right.
There was another kick that clearly missed, and
really?
Hiromu sold it. Oh, yeah. There were some really scary spots in this match,
There were.
But Hiromu sold it beautifully. I mean, these guys have great chemistry. I want to see this match again at Dominion. It'd be so good. I'm sorry.
We'll see.
Keep the belt on Hiromu until Dominion and have him and Ospreay go at it again. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Just redeem themselves from the botch fest.
Well, not only that, but they had great chemistry. This could be the junior heavyweights Okada Omega.
Oh, yeah.
I
absolutely.
Think they just had that kind of chemistry. Right. They could really build something great with it. So, Tetsuya Naito and Jay White for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship.
This was it was a really good match. Wow. The lead up to it and obviously they're tying in all four of the guys who are involved.
Oh yeah, with the double goal dash. This is two first rounds.
There's a lot of moving parts going on. There's a lot of complexities. I like it.
You like it. It wasn't overbearing. There was nobody in this that you could have said, "Oh, this person's eliminated immediately."
Right.
Everyone in here could have justifiably been double champ.
Right.
And we would have been fine with it because that's how they fucking do this.
Right.
And also, whoever loses, even if they double lost, because in this, you have to double lose.
Right.
In this situation, nobody was buried at the end of the night.
Right, no one was.
Nobody. Everyone here could theoretically go for the heavyweight champion at New Year's Dash in 2 days, and I'm okay with it.
Exactly.
So, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I loved it. Also, Tetsuya Naito won. I would have chosen Jay White because I thought Jay White was going to go all the way.
Jay White has a character about him that I really enjoy.
Oh yeah, he
plays a really good heel character.
He feels like a badass. He looks like a badass. He's ripped to the bone.
He's that bad guy who you want to hate, but you love.
Chicken shit heel.
Right, that's it. Chicken shit heel.
I will say Jay White is New Japan's Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah.
He looks great. He has a presence about him. Chicken shit heel is where Jay White is.
He has help from big dudes.
He has help from Gato. He has help from everybody because he's Bullet Club leader.
Right.
I mean, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, it is.
I absolutely love it. Naito, I think Naito was the right choice.
Yes, he was.
By booking standards, but I wanted Jay White because they need to build up other guys, and I was worried that, at least before this, I was worried at the time that losses meant that there was something wrong and they were buried.
Right.
Except, no. Nobody here was buried.
No, Jay White looks stronger than ever.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then finally, the main event, Kazuchika Okada versus Kota Ibushi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
And I wasn't sure about the winner of the match, but
I was so pissed off.
But once we got to night 2, I think it made sense.
No.
Really?
I still think Kota Ibushi should have won.
For him just to lose the next night. See, that's the problem, is I think that they made the right call.
I thought he would have been double champ.
Right.
That was my original prediction, was Kota Ibushi. I thought they were going to push.
It turns out that Kota Ibushi lost both matches.
We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But Okada did win.
Yes.
In a 39-minute match. They told a wonderful story,
too. That was great.
Great story. Awesome. You can't. There is no argument that they told a great story.
I think though with these four,
even in the match,
I think though that with these four, I think Tetsuya Naito's story was the most inspiring, and that's why it's good that Tetsuya Naito won.
Right, and that's fine
because of the inspiration of that story.
I would love to see Kota Ibushi heel. I don't know why. I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool. Kota Ibushi, Tetsuya Naito.
Right, that'd be so cool.
Those are the two that haven't faced each other yet.
Right. Also, Kota Ibushi, this trance thing It's really cool.
It is. It's really cool.
Also, he sells it beautifully because they try to beat him up, and he really no-sells it too, and it looks good.
It does. It looks really good. So I can see something develop out of that.
And also, like I said, Kota Ibushi was not buried at all.
Right.
I could see him go for the IC belt at the very least now, and he held the IC champion at one point.
Right.
He could go for the heavyweight belt, like you said. They have him at Naito and Ibushi.
Right.
Or Naito and the person who attacked Naito at the end, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, But that was night one pretty much.
Let's do an overall on night one. It was good with match 7 through 11.
Yes.
The first 6 matches. Well, the 4 that were on the actual pay-per-view were garbage. Oh, yeah, first 3. The first 3, the 8-man tags, there was no reason for that.
I would give it a 3.5 stars.
Night 2 was substantially better for a lot of reasons.
Yes, but for night 1, I give it 3.5 stars.
I'm going to give it a solid 4. And that's me being nice because the last 5 matches were that good.
Now, what do you think is the highest rated match of the night, and how many stars would you give it?
I'm going to say Okada Ibushi, and I'm going to give it 5.
I would say Okada Ibushi, I'm going to give it 4.5. It wasn't Okada's strongest match, but it was still pretty fucking good.
What would be number 2 for you? I'm going to say Ospreay Takahashi. That was my number 2. And it was a close margin with Naito White.
See, that's what I would have said as well. And then, Naito and White is very... I mean, all 3 of those were at least 4-star matches.
But this was like Hiromu's first singles match by himself, and
right.
This is like a tag team match. You can mask a lot of things, but with a singles match, no room for error.
Right, there's absolutely none. But what rivalries do you see coming out of this going forward?
I want to see Jay White and Kota Ibushi. I think should have a number 1 contenders match.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okada maybe. He should maybe do some more exhibition matches, or maybe even he might
have him go by the wayside for a little bit.
You know what I could see for Okada?
Yeah.
Have him not be in the main event scene because he really doesn't need to establish himself anymore as of right now. Have some more people do that. I could see him go after Jon Moxley for the United States champion.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea, actually.
That'd be a great one. Ospreay, I think he should do the Never division because I could see him facing Kenta. That'd be really cool. Goto because then he lost or whatever.
No, Kenta is off to something else now. But Jay White is a strong heel. I see him in the main event scene.
Oh, absolutely.
He is. He is a very good, strong heel. I think he's stronger than Kenta is as a heel.
Oh, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
he has a stronger character.
He has a stronger character. Kenta's Kenta. He's already established himself as a legend.
Right. And he's also a bad guy.
Well, you see, Kenta is the safeguard heel.
Right.
Where Jay White is like that guy where you don't know. That aura of mystery is awesome. And also, he has like this, I'm a cocky chicken shit heel, where Kenta is like a I don't give a fuck heel.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, so speaking of news that I saw this week, very interesting. So apparently some of the Japanese ladies, like Io Shirai, Kairi Sane, they're thinking about going back to Japan.
Good.
Once their contracts are up. I think it's not Io. I think it's Kairi Sane that's whose fiance is in Japan, or is it Io Shirai?
It's one of them.
It's one of them. But anyways, they're thinking about going back to Japan because they're not very happy with where they're at. But now that the women's division is becoming more well established,
yes, Stardom actually did have an exhibition match at Wrestle Kingdom. So even if there isn't a partnership with AEW in them, there's still Stardom, which is a strong promotion within of itself. And having them kind of in this mix of shit will be really cool.
Right.
I mean, I think that's a great idea. Instead of having a women's division on NJPW specifically, have the offshoot be Stardom.
Right.
And have some Stardom matches for Wrestle Kingdom.
Right. And some of the other big events.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So is there anything else that we really need to go over with regards to night one here before we take our break?
I can't think of any. I think I'm all good. I loved this show. The whole show in general, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about night 2 after the break, but if there's nothing else, I guess we'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely. And we are back for night number 2 of Wrestle Kingdom 14.
Woohoo.
We watched it about maybe not even an hour ago.
Yeah, we got done with it about an hour ago or so.
Yeah, I wasn't going to stay up until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
fucking way.
Night 2 was better than night 1.
By a country mile.
By a country mile.
So, my first match, I told you, you guys better butter up some popcorn. I hope you got your drink, because it's going to be a long one.
All right, here we go. Rant time for Tiger.
Jushin Thunder Liger's retirement match was a tag team match. In its opener. I'm sorry. So, him losing. Okay, so one, it was Jushin Thunder Liger and Naito Sano, or whatever the fuck his name is, versus Hiromu Takahashi and Ryu Lee.
Oh, and Fujiwara was a manager?
Yes, he was at ringside because Jushin Thunder Liger was trained by Fujiwara.
You know Fujiwara, the Fujiwara armbar, but then Fujiwara just calls it the armbar.
That's pretty good.
That was amazing.
Also, the commentary on night 2 was like leaps and bounds better than night number 1.
Amazing.
So good. We'll talk about the next match because that's when we heard the good stuff. So, this, I will say, between the 2 tag team matches with Jushin Thunder Liger, this one was the better one. Absolutely.
Sure.
You had Hiromu Takahashi, you had Ryu Lee, you had the younger guys really do a lot to make these guys look good. But this is not just anyone. This is Jushin Thunder Liger. People who don't know wrestling know Jushin Liger because of the mask. The mask is iconic. This guy's been wrestling since the early 80s. And you put him in the opener in a tag team match.
I know you guys can't see me, but I'm just walking around here letting him vent.
Jushin Thunder Liger is not just your any John, Dick, and Harry. This is... He inspired cruiserweights before cruiserweights were cruiserweights, when cruiserweights weren't cruiserweights. He is the man. He went to fucking NXT TakeOver to take on Tyler Breeze because nobody else could touch Tyler Breeze at that point. You remember how fucking over Tyler Breeze was at that time? And it's like, oh, nobody can touch you, Tyler Breeze, because you're a badass. Let's bring in Jushin Thunder Liger and face you. You're going to lose, fine, but you're still facing Jushin Thunder motherfucking Liger. And yet, here is New Japan, where, oh, we're the coolest. We have Jushin Liger. We're going to give him a good send-off. Here's your tag team match in the opener. Have him be a main event. I don't even care about the tag team match. Have him the final goddamn match.
I just fed him some alcohol.
He actually just gave me my drink and sipped it from a bottle like a binky. Okay, I'm okay. I feel a lot better.
Okay, I think he's good. This was better. This was better than the first one, but it wasn't. It's not a proper send off.
The moral of this story: NJPW really fucked up this retirement.
Oh yes, they did.
It should have been in singles. Should have been with Minoru Suzuki. Shit wasn't hard. You guys did it. It was a great match. He bowed. For God fucking sake.
Jesus. All right. So anyways. Oh, now this is my favorite part right here.
I will say, okay, well, one, this was the Junior Heavyweight Championship match, or the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match.
Yes.
With Roppongi 3K versus Taichi Ishimori and El Phantasmo Bullet Club. One, fantastic match.
Yes.
It was a really good match.
Two, Ricky Romero normally is on commentary. And
he was out there with his boys, so he made the idea that Sho and Yo have cups because El Phantasmo has a tendency to low blow guys to win.
Right.
Which I thought was a smart idea. And I thought they built that up really
nicely,
they did. Too. Like I said, great match. I didn't have a problem with this whatsoever.
Yep.
Who the fuck is calling you?
I'm probably the guy for the TV, but
okay.
I'll ignore it for right now.
Okay, I see. So, anyway, can you at least turn it off on mute? Because I can't hear myself think. Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, it was on mute. It was on vibrate. So, Roppongi 3K won the cups, and so the commentary guys, it's like, did you notice that cup was so small? And Rocky Romero gets on commentary, and it's like, why was the cup so... where'd you find a cup that small? In your dresser. I'm like, Rocky Romero with the swish.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
It was it was such a... The timing, how witty it was as well. It's like, that's like Jerry the King Lawler witty. But anyway, the match itself was... it was a really good match.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, Roppongi 3K is, again...
The tag team champions. It's hard not to take these belts off of them because they're such a great established tag team.
Yeah, they are.
They just have to build some more tag teams.
Yep.
Maybe Ishimori and El Phantasmo will get them back at some point because I liked them as junior heavyweight tag team champions.
Yeah.
But Roppongi 3K, this is like their third straight win at the Super Juniors tag whatever. So,
hooray.
Yeah. So the British Heavyweight Championship match, Zack Sabre.
No, the British Heavyweight Champion is not an IWG. Is not part of NJPW.
No, this is Rev Pro.
Right. Okay.
This is Rev Pro. So Zack Sabre Jr. defended against Sonata. This was, I will say, with everything else in front of it, this was a great change of pace.
Yes, it was.
A very grounded, counter for counter,
strong style, British strong style kind of match.
Right.
Like very ground and pound, like
joint manipulation.
Right,
it's very much like you have to pay attention to see the nuances.
Right.
And I like that with this, and I thought they put it in a good place. And Sonata really held his own.
Oh, yeah.
These two have great chemistry.
Yeah.
But Zack Sabre Jr. did win with a great roll-up. Holy shit.
Right.
It's okay, it was such a smooth transition. To the fact that they did that so beautifully is amazing.
Right.
Because I think that's even harder than, big high spot after high spot after high spot. There weren't a lot of high spots.
Right.
It was very much submission, pay attention, see what's happening, see the joint manipulation.
Right.
You almost want to try that at home. Because it's oh, wait, does that really work? And you do, it's oh, shit, it does. That's cool.
Right.
So I really that's why I love Zack Sabre Jr. matches.
Yep. But it was a good match.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was
and I thought it was paced really well.
Yeah.
12 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, not bad.
Decently paced.
Yeah.
John Moxley and Juice Robinson for the IWGP United States Championship.
This was better than his first match. John Moxley did better with this one than he did with his first match.
Really? I thought the first match was better.
Oh.
I just think because I'm so sick and tired of seeing Moxley and Robinson, it's give us a break. They have their own flair to them.
Right. It's a nice change of pace.
Okay, I will say that I was pissed off that Juice Robinson got this opportunity to begin with.
Yeah, I was pissed off about that too. I thought that, just give it to John Moxley and just be done with it.
Right. And it's why do this?
Right.
Why do this, Juice Robinson? Can you get that?
Yeah.
I'll close the door. So anyway, Moxley had this very interesting sense of being. All right. Oh, hang on. Somebody's here. I gotta make sure this. All right. Sorry about the interruption there. We had maintenance come in for our fridge because it's being cattywampus. Anyway,
wonderful.
So, Moxley and Robinson for the United States champion. Do you have anything else to say before we move on?
Not really.
Okay.
Let's move on to Hiroki Goto and Kenta. Now this.
Never openweight champion.
Yes.
Great build-up, too.
It was a wonderful build-up. I like Kenta has established himself as one of the top heels in the company. Even before this match.
Oh, yeah. No,
he has established himself as one of the top
heels. So good.
heels.
Now, I'm a little bit pissed off that it wasn't Katsuyori Shibata, but I think he's pretty much done at this point.
Right.
I think Hiroki Goto was the token Katsuyori Shibata for this match.
Yeah. And I'm glad that he had a chance to go for this. It was a good match, too.
It was a really good match. Very hard-hitting.
Yeah.
But Hiroki Goto won, so Kenta does not have the never openweight champion. So now he can do bigger and better things, which we'll talk about later. I really don't have much to say.
No.
Jay White versus Kota Ibushi. This match rocked.
Oh, this match was awesome. Jay White, I liked this. This is why I think Jay White is established one of the top heels in the company right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's because of how this went down. And then Kota Ibushi plays a great... I don't think he's as much of a heel as he is an anti-hero.
Right.
He's not exactly a heel, but he is in that mode. He has multiple personalities almost.
The only person that I can compare with Kenny Omega, maybe not as animated, is Kenny Omega.
Right.
Where he can pull off great fucking matches. He's gonna get the belt eventually.
Jay White?
No.
Oh,
Kota Ibushi.
Okay.
Jay White's already had the heavyweight champion.
No, you said Omega instead of Ibushi. I'm wait, who are you talking about? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no.
So yeah,
Ibushi is the now Kenny Omega of the promotion.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's going to get the belt eventually.
At some point, yeah. But he's not. I don't think he's quite ready for it. But he got a little taste of it.
I think Jay White is more ready. I was kind of pissed off that he had the title reign that he did with the heavyweight champion.
Right.
God damn it!
I'm sorry.
You're breaking everything.
I know I am. Fuck me.
maybe just hold on to your wine.
Yeah, I should.
Hang on. Hang on. Say something.
Hi.
Okay, you're fine. So, random things aside, I thought it was a really good match.
Yes.
Super, super good.
Yeah.
Also, this was like the thing to where I said to myself, none of these people are buried.
Right.
So, I was very happy about it. The next match, if Tanahashi won, was that hard?
Yes.
God. So, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Chris Jericho. If Tanahashi won, he would receive a match for Jericho's AEW World Champion.
Chris Jericho looked like a 49-year-old fat guy with muscles.
Yeah, no, he did not look great. No. Let's put it that way. It looked like he went to McDonald's right before his match.
Yeah, but although he didn't compete like he went to McDonald's right before his match. No,
he competed like he was 10 years younger.
Right.
He did really good. Like I said, it's his appearance, not his actual talent.
Right.
Also, he got mega heat.
Oh my gosh, yes he did.
And that's what matters right there.
Right.
Is that mega heat. He was hated by this crowd.
Oh,
man.
yes.
Which I thought was fantastic.
Hiroshi Tanahashi, he's older too.
He's a little bit older, but God, man, this match was fun.
It was good.
Loved this match.
It was a good match for two guys. See, WWE, let's figure this out, man, okay?
But here's my precursor. If AEW and NJPW have a partnership where they do shows and whatever together, where there's cross promotion, WWE might be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Because there's the possibilities of everything are endless.
Right.
I could see Okada versus fucking Chris Jericho in a title match, winner take all.
I could see, wait, get this. Brand new concept, Okada versus Omega. Brand spanking new idea.
Never happened before.
Never happened, but it could happen again.
Not at all. It was a really good match. Jericho did win with the Lion Tamer.
Yes.
Which I was surprised about.
I was surprised about that too.
I liked it though.
Yeah.
I liked that they really had that call back to Jericho. You know what would have been great if it was Chris Jericho versus Jushin Liger. That would have been great. No, I'm gonna bitch, and you're gonna deal with it.
No, I'm just saying that would probably turn me on.
So, I thought it was a really good match. I'm surprised that Tanahashi didn't win because I would have thought that Jericho and Tanahashi for the AEW World Champion at Revolution would have been a really good match.
Yeah, it would have been.
But I think they have something bigger and better, and maybe they're not quite done. Or they're not quite there with a partnership yet. So, it could happen in the future.
Right.
But there was a lot of things with it, obviously. So, it was a good match.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
The final match. The double gold dash. Winner take all for both the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the IWGP Intercontinental Champion, Tetsuya Naito, the going-in Intercontinental Champion, versus Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. 5-star match. Holy shit, this match was good.
It was good. It was really good.
This match was bonerific. I'm sorry.
This match, I think, was better than the first night match.
Oh, by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not even saying that the two matches before weren't bad.
But this match
blew my frick. This match felt like everything was on the line.
Right.
These guys fought like everything was on the line.
And it's like Okada, greatest of all time. He is the GOAT. Tetsuya Naito, he's just getting back. He is going to make it to the top of the fucking mountain.
And Naito won? I was surprised about that.
Right.
Naito won.
Yeah.
Naito is a double champ.
Yep.
I think what they did here was they wanted to establish Naito back as a person that they go to for the heavyweight belt.
Right.
Okada can always go for that heavyweight champion, and nothing will happen.
Right.
But with Naito, he was kind of slumped.
Right.
But they brought him back, and I was very happy about this. It was such a great match.
Yep.
But the final segment.
Oh my God.
Naito was going to do Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Just when you think that you cannot have any more main event guys, Kenta becomes the most hated person
attacks
in
Naito,
all of Tokyo.
Attacks Naito, sits on Naito's chest, and holds both belts. It's like, have this match with both belts on the line, please and thank you.
Right?
This shit's not hard, and I think they know that this is where they want to go.
Right.
Bushi came in to make the save, which is good for Bushi, too, because now Bushi can elevate himself by facing a heavyweight.
Right.
And then you have Bushi, who's going up against heavyweights.
Right.
Not only maybe being in the junior heavyweight picture, but maybe bringing him up to heavyweight, where you have now another established guy who's really good in the ring. Nothing wrong with this.
No, absolutely.
And, most hated guy, super awesome. That was the end of Wrestle Kingdom. Just in general, but Night 2. Night 2 blew Night 1 out of the water by...
Absolutely. Night 2 was better than Night 1.
Oh, by a mile. Every match on Night 2... Night 2 felt like the focus.
Naito Okada was definitely a 5-star match.
Mm-hmm.
That, at least a 5-star match. The Night, I would give the Night 4.5 stars.
Oh, easily.
Because there isn't any of that bullshit. All the matches had a meaning.
I am going to give a 4.75 because of my Liger hatred.
Oh, yeah.
Not for Liger, but because NJPW does not know how to do
retire
the wrestling.
Someone.
Yes. So, Night 1, I felt like it was just a build-up for Night 2.
Overall match of the weekend.
Naito Okada.
Okay.
That is my overall.
I'm going to agree with you. It's definitely Naito Okada. That was definitely match.
They wrestled like
match of the weekend.
They wrestled like they were going to die tomorrow.
Right.
And it felt like both belts were on the line. Where sometimes it doesn't even feel like it. Where this felt like they were kicking out of moves. They were so goddamn close. Like by the end, you had everything down, and you were like,
what's going on?
Right. Yeah. It was just that good.
Right.
The Jericho being in here where the AEW World Champion could be a thing, that is a budding thing to something that could be
amazing.
A death nail.
Exactly. So, how do you think it's going to shape up after Wrestle Kingdom? What do you think is going to happen? Who do you see in the main event picture? Who do you see
Kenta, Jay White, Kota Ibushi, Minoru Suzuki with the U.S. belt, which I think is great for that as well. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. So after Moxley and Juice, Minoru Suzuki gave the Godstall pile driver and really made his intentions clear.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, that made his intentions clear that he's going for the U.S. belt. Perfect. Awesome.
Perfect. Because tough guy. Two
United
tough guys.
States belt. Brings that up.
That is going to be an amazing match.
Never open weight, back with an established veteran who's been around for a while. I don't mind it at all.
Kenta, he was just coming back into NJ. Well, no, he's never been in NJPW before.
No, he was.
Oh, he was. Okay.
He wrestled in Wrestle Kingdom. It was like in 2005, though.
Right.
So it's been a while. So he just came back. It was a good starter belt to get into it, but that's always what
now people know. I think the thing is though is that people know who Kenta is because of his time in WWE.
Right. Hiromu winning the junior heavyweight champion was the right freaking call too.
Right. And Tetsuya Naito being the top guy, perfect.
Lance Archer should not go away from any kind of championship singles wise at all.
No.
He's a multiple-time IWGP Tag Team Champion with Davey Boy Smith Jr. as a part of the Killer Elite Squad. He has established himself as a guy who can hang with the big boys. Maybe even Moxley could go for the Intercontinental Champion.
Right.
We might have a dual champ there. But the great thing is about Wrestle Kingdom is that this is the end, not the beginning.
Right.
You never know what's going to happen. They've teased. They had a little bit of a sprinkle, a little bit of Salt Bay of your little, Minoru Suzuki's and your Kentas, where there's so much going on, you just don't know. And then you have the Dark Horse things, like Zack Sabre Jr., Sonata. I would even put Hiroki Goto in that, where they had great matches. A end of a legend with Jushin Thunder Liger.
Right.
I'm not going to talk about it because I'll go on another 10-minute rant.
I would love to go on a 10-minute rant, but
okay,
anyways.
Fine. So Jushin Thunder Liger. No, I'm just kidding. No.
We have stuff to do here.
I'm hungry. So...
So next weekend, what is coming up next weekend?
So next weekend is a triple pay-per-view event. So
my first title defense as the new Majestic Champion of the world.
Yes. So we have NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool 2 on Saturday. We're going to be watching that live. We're going to do tweets live. I'm surprised I didn't do tweets, but I didn't.
Well, I only do tweets on bad pay-per-views. I don't do tweets on good pay-per-views. Oh, WWE, oh.
Well, so it's going to be bad. We're going to
Blackpool might actually be good.
Oh, it's going to be really good. Our first MLW show. We're going to be covering MLW now. 0 hours coming up. So we'll do predictions for that probably on Friday. No, I don't know. We might do it on Thursday because we got to pick up Mothership from the airport. But no, she's coming in on Friday.
No, she's coming in on Friday, but aren't all the matches already announced?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, well, no, the matches are already announced.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We can do it on Tuesday.
Okay, great. So we'll do that. Then we have Hard to Kill coming up. And then, yes, so Hard to Kill is going to be really fun. And then we'll be
favorite.
And just remember, this is coming up to TV tapings, which are going to be going on in February.
We're going to those.
Yes, we're going to be there live. We have front row seats.
And then by that point in time, we'll have the Majestic Champion of the world as well. And I'll have that around my waist.
Yeah, well, then you're going to lose. So, I mean, we're probably gonna get like a program, and we'll do predictions, but we won't have them official because I'm going to assume there's gonna be like a non-disclosure or whatever, and I don't want to be an asshole, so we'll be fine.
That's fine.
No, I really enjoyed the show. I thought the splitting it up was a really good idea too.
I thought so too. The only problem I had was with all the. Just get rid of the fucking tag team matches. Please.
No, especially for Wrestle Kingdom.
Get rid of the 8-man tag matches. We don't care about those.
The only time when it makes sense is...
I would have loved to have seen the Never Openweight 6-man tag team match on night 1.
I heard it was a really good match, actually.
Why is it a dark match?
Now, here's what I would have done. Now, if you want to do this and just drag out more time for more ad revenue, let's do that.
Sure.
So, what I would have done is have 6-man tag team matches here, but they were like contendership matches, to where you're going to have either a triple threat or it's like a tournament, like a mini tournament.
Match. For the Never Openweight.
Yeah, no, not for the Never Openweight, for the number 1 contendership. So it's like, you have Suzuki-gun and Los Ingobernables de Japón facing off, right? Then you have Chaos and Bullet Club. The winner of those two face each other in the third. Get rid of this match entirely because that was dog shit.
Right.
And have those who face off. The winner of that match goes to night 2 against the Never Openweight champions and face them. But still have the championship match as a dark match. You have the attention.
Right.
And then you have the dark match saying, if you want to watch this match, you have to order NJPW World.
Right. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So anyways, steal our ideas, please, and give credit to Peanut Gallery because he came up with that idea all by himself.
Oh, okay. I see how this works. Also,
I'm Majestic Champion of the world, so yes.
Thank you to all of our sponsors for all the great support. Also, become a patron where we'll do watch parties, which will be a lot of fun, where you can watch every single show from, obviously not Wrestle Kingdom, but every single show from now up until the end of the month if you sign up today. And I'm going to do the cutoff at the 15th. So
wonderful.
If you can sign up before the 15th, you can watch
Royal Rumble,
MLW, Impact Wrestling.
Royal Rumble's going to be stressful. I can already
NXT UK Takeover, NXT Takeover, all of them. Anything in January, we're going to do it. So
there is no NXT Takeover regular in January.
Yeah, I know. It's Worlds Collide.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Worlds Collide. So Worlds Collide. So all of that fun stuff.
And we are watching Worlds Collide.
Oh yeah. One price, I think it's like $30 for the month. It's $30 a month. You watch all of those, which is at least a $200 value.
Right.
Super good.
Perfect.
So, thank you guys for watching. Share it with all your friends on all your social medias. Links for ours down below. Let us know what you thought of Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see like trajectory of what you guys think as well, which I think would be really cool. And as always, be
majestic.